What is up, guys? This is Sports Addiction here, and this is my Mike Trout Player Lock franchise, episode 6. And we're going to be home. I thought it was going to be at Toronto, but then I realized we are home today. We're tied for first in complete games, and Toronto, who we are facing, is 5th. Just like we are in the AL West.
Friday night baseball now from the
Big
Angel Stadium of Anaheim.
This is
Tonight it's the
disgusting.
first of 4 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now.
Okay, we have Tyler Skaggs
on the
on
mound for
mound.
the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Mike
Well,
Trout.
Matt, this guy's not going to
is
blow
up.
you away. He's a consistent major league.
Let's try to
pitcher.
get that average
His
up.
ERA last year a little bit
Aaron
over
Sanchez,
4,
all-star
but he takes
last
the
year.
baseball. And he's the guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind
That's
of
a ball.
performance today.
Mike Trout
Good take,
comes on
Trout.
with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7
Okay, that's
prior to
right
that.
there.
Matt, they're playing okay ball. They play 500 at home. You know, you obviously want to play better at home, but here's game 1 of the road trip. Look at it as a positive. You win this game, and now you start a whole new streak and really be road
Oh, I have
warriors.
to switch the
And
settings.
that's on the out.
I was fooling around with pure analog, but I play on directional
Side corner, 1-2.
because I swung at that pitch.
And he got him.
Not a good pitch to swing at there.
Well, a moment now to take a look at the start.
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Here's a swing.
That's gone.
Oh, man. Way out of here.
Wow, not every
Okay,
call
so
is
I just
gonna
saw
go
that
your way.
can
There
get
are
$1
some
million
pitches that
if you hit
pitchers
it
think
in
are
there.
Pitchers pitches, and you don't get that.
Mike Trout's gonna have to hit it in there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
You pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't
I don't
bite.
like
It's
this
ball 1.
95 from Sanchez. I got my speed steer on first.
The 1-0 delivery.
My big dog
In
at
there,
the
and it's
plate.
even at 1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle.
That was a
For him to
high
not swing the
curveball.
bat, being the power hitter he is, who
And
sees a lot of breaking
gotta
pitches,
check on your
makes
gear.
me think he's looking for something
But he
else.
is back safely.
And another throw over.
Another one.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
The 1-1 coming from Sanchez.
And again a throw.
And it won't come
And he'll
as he
dive back
goes over
in.
to first again.
Hey, let's go, kid. What's wrong, man?
Revere definitely getting the attention of Sanchez.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch out.
And then a
Nothing
pitch out.
doing.
So the count it goes into Mike Trout's favor at 2-1.
And that's
That is
upstairs,
high
running the
with
count to
curveball.
3-1.
3-1 count to this guy.
And the
you
hot
don't want to challenge him
Albert
right here. Don't give him
Pujols
anything to hit.
is on
No,
deck.
No, keep it on the corners.
On a good pitch there as he had him
And
fooled
gets him on the
badly, and it's a full
changeup.
count now, 3-2.
Well, that's
I was
not
looking
a
for a
good pitch for him
fastball.
to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power.
And now
but
I
you
have
gotta
2
bring the
strikes
pitch
on me,
into the
full
zone.
count.
Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home
Yeah,
plate, so
good
we'll do it
timing
again.
on
Still
that one,
3-2.
but the good moving sinker just made him foul it off.
The next 3-2. And this one's tapped foul.
And
at
another
home
one.
plate. The next 3-2. Another one.
Another foul ball for Mike Trout, getting his pitch count up. This will be the 9th pitch in the AUB. And how about the 10th?
And they'll do it again.
Red Revere still at first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
And Mike Trout finally is done with his AB. He gets a K next to his name. And so does Sanchez. One's positive, one's negative.
Ready once again, Mike Trout in past meetings with Jay
Half the new pitcher out of the bullpen.
And that's high for a
And
ball.
he
1-0.
throws the ball high to Mike Trout.
On that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back
Mike
on
Trout,
those.
the average down to 200 even now.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in
Checks
time.
his
We've seen
swing.
him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so
Boston
this
has
has been a better
beaten
approach by
Baltimore
him at
for
this
nothing.
at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And now a called
questionable
strike
call
that
on the
time
outside part of
as
the
zone
plate is
expands
called
bit
a
here. It's
strike.
2-1 now. Now here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
The next one is fouled off by
5
Mike.
runs, 7 hits.
There's a changeup
No
inside.
errors to this point for the Angels.
And now 2 strikes.
Just got a piece up
And
the
he
line.
chops
That
it,
winds up
and
foul.
it'll stay foul behind home plate. He'll get another pitch.
Here's another 2-2. And he chased one there. This is bounced to
It
short.
goes to
There
Tulowitzki,
is Tulowitzki
and
on
Mike
first,
Trout
and
gets
Haps
thrown out
rolling now,
for
2 away.
his 3rd out of the game. He's 0
Digging
for
in to
3.
try it again. Mike Trout 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's
And he
behind
swings
0-1.
and misses another
That's
one
a
there.
big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's
That
going
one
to
called
control
the
this
ball
at-bat. Right
close,
now, pitcher's got the advantage.
but did not catch the corner.
Trout waiting on the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
And
7
in
runs,
front of that
10
fastball.
hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he lays off the
And
pitch
another
outside
one
as they draw
close,
even at
but Mike
2-2.
Trout lays off. Count is even at 2-2.
And he takes
And another one
3,
outside.
So it's a full count now.
Mike Trout likes the outside pitches.
No offer
that's
there
ball
from
4.
Trout as that misses, and he'll take the
So
walk.
Mike Trout is a dangerous runner from first. He could go as our Bulls having a great day today. 3 for 3. 2 runs scored with a double.
The 2-0 on the way. Runners on the move.
And he
for
got a
second.
good
Pitches
jump
a
from
full
first,
strike
and he's
to
in
throw.
there.
And it's far too late.
Way
He
in
steals
front of
second
that
with
throw.
ease.
Clearly, they're
The
not
throw was
satisfied
wide.
with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Hey, come on, big guy, get the pitch.
So now a runner in scoring position for the Red Hot
Just
Albert,
a bit low, ball 3.
as
And when
he's in
you're
front of the
already
count,
down 5,
3
the
and
last thing
1.
you want to do is fall behind and
CJ
count
Cron
when you're
on
the mound.
deck,
That's not going to do anything
batting
to help you get back into this
167 on
thing.
the year. Hap up to 40 pitches out of the pen.
High in the air out to center field.
And that
Millar's
one
there.
is pretty
He
deep
makes
to
the
center.
play. Runner tags and
Trout
hits for third.
will go to
The
third,
relay,
and he is
he'll
safe
make it up to third on the fly
due to
ball as
the
he's in there now with
offline
2
throw
away.
from Tulowitzki.
Here's C.J. Cron now. In
C.J.
past
Cron has
meetings
a
with
home run
Jay Happ,
today.
3 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Skied into straightaway right.
As he's just going to flail that one out to right field, and the
is
inning
there, and he
will
puts
end.
this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential.
And the Angels win this one
They would have had some
as they win it from a score 7-6.
Getting that shaky car across the
It was a close game in the 9th after Toronto scored 4 runs in that inning. But Los Angeles holds on to win the series opener Andrew Heaney will take the mound for the Angels coming off a win. And Stroman will take the mound for the Blue Jays. Heaney has a 2.76 ERA. Stroman with just over 3.
Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
With 2
it was
home
a
runs
2-hit effort for him, including a home run in
far.
last night's game.
With a runner on
the
first.
Pitch on 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
In left center.
As we take a look.
Well, for me,
now Mike Trout gets an opportunity with the bat. He's still below 200 after the walk. In his last bat of the last game.
Hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball.
Sizzles in at 95.
Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game.
To right field and
you feel good,
fairly
and
deep
really, you win
to the warning track.
Pitching and defense, and if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base
lineup
pass.
for
He's
the
a threat
Angels.
to go at any time. 30 stolen.
And Mike Trout steps in
ready
again.
to settle in here and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac with you in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
But it does not catch the zone.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out
and that
short.
one
Barney
in the hole. Tulowitzki and the hard throw catches Mike Trout.
Digging in to try it again.
Mike Trout is 0 for 2.
To the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside.
That ball is
These guys have
away.
got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so
Toronto
far in this
leads
one. They haven't been able to
6-0.
crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone
That's a strike
all game
on
long.
the upper inside
and that's in
part
there for a
of
strike.
the
1-1.
plate.
Frozen with a high fastball.
Bottom
there.
of the 5th
we'll see
here.
if they
2
try to climb
away
the ladder
for Mike.
even more on the next
1-1
pitch.
count.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
He goes flare to right
into
field.
The outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Toronto leads this one 6-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Mike Trout up again in the 7th. Angels are not going to get shut out.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different.
And
Matt.
the
Sometimes
sinker.
it feels like guys can't touch
Didn't
you
know he
and
had a
you're just
sinker.
punching everyone
Well, it's a
out. But
second
other
pitch.
times you don't have your good stuff and
It's
you really rely
outside.
on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really
Stroman
working.
is
And he gets this one over
low on
at the knees
energy,
for the first
so
strike.
his fastball is going to flatten out.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Let's go Mike Trout.
Into the
2-2
windup.
count.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it.
And Donaldson
that will
throws out
conclude
Mike
matters
Trout.
here in the 7th. Angels are gone. Ready once again.
The switch
Jared
hitting
Saltalamacchia
backstop.
comes in 1 for 2
Saltalamacchia
with that
steps
home
in
run he
with the
hit
shift
earlier.
on.
Here's a swing swing, and
that
man,
one is
way
gone.
out of here.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get there. On paper, this had the makings of a real
And the
hard
Blue
fought game,
Jays
but
take game 2
in reality,
of the
those are two
4-game
different things.
set.
They pulled away.
Saltalamacchia was 2 for 4 with 2 dingers, and Pujols was 2 for 4, but only with 1 dinger. Andrew Heaney goes to 1-1. Marcus Stroman goes to 2-2. Mike Trout is cold right now. Pujols is red hot though. So is Ben Revere. Crone is, even though his average is still in the low 100s. And third baseman Caleb Coart also is having a good stretch.
Afternoon baseball now.
Game 3 of 4 here in
Sunday
Anaheim
at Angel Stadium of Anaheim.
with the Blue
Jesse
Jays.
Chavez, the
A day game
California-born
here. Jesse
right-hander,
Chavez
is
on the mound.
What do you have for
3
us,
starts so
Danny?
far,
You don't
0-2,
see a lot of guys that have
8.25
high
ERA.
pitches, right? Sometimes
Let's
it's
see if he
hard
can
to
turn
master
around the bad
even 2 or
starts.
3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Mike Trout. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon,
187
they come in looking to
for
make
Trout.
it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they
Cutter
played great
gets
baseball.
Mike
They
Trout to
scored
go out of the
a
zone.
lot of runs in that win yesterday.
Something
so if
he
they
doesn't
carry that
do
momentum over, they're
that
going to be tough
much.
to beat.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him.
A swing and a miss. That
The
retired
changeup gets him
the side,
swinging,
and
and that's
will do
another
it.
strikeout for Mike Trout.
Gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Here is
Here comes
Jose
the right
Bautista.
fielder, Jose
Shift is
Bautista.
on.
First shot for him here.
0 and 1,
5 trips a
and
night
he's
ago.
sending it deep
A
to
swing
center.
and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
Oh,
Come
my.
on to lead off the inning.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't
I
bring
should
it
have
back
had it.
into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Those dots disappeared very
And
fast.
leading off for the Angels, the center fielder number 27.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Trout.
And a check swing here, but he clearly
And
went
he
around
goes
on a
around,
pitch that would have been a
even
strike
though it
anyway.
was a strike.
It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're
Ball
facing a
low.
good hitter like this,
90
you
mile
want
an hour
that strike.
fastball.
You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
He doesn't have too much velocity, but he has movement
1 and
and
2 now.
spotting,
That pitch
as
right
you
there
saw
just
there.
locked him up. A curveball
Beautiful
that doesn't break,
curveball.
a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Swung on, and he went fishing in
Another
the dirt.
changeup.
Martin has it.
Gets Mike
And he
Trout,
makes the throw to
and
first.
they
Trout
barely get him at
retired, and there's
first.
one away. Digging in to try it again.
Marco
Mike
Estrada
Trout
from the
struck out
stretch.
twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here comes the first pitch.
Showtime.
Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it.
As
He
Mike
makes the
Trout
play,
flies
and
out to
that'll
right.
end the inning. Angels leave 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike
center
Trout.
fielder,
0 for 3 with a couple of
27.
strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Bautista
Another
is going to
pop
get
up
there.
to right field.
2 down.
Bautista under it. For the second time, he has retired Mike Trout.
Ready once again, Steve Pearce, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it.
Mike Trout is under that baseball,
and that ends the inning.
He makes the 3rd out.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. He's gone hitless to this
Mike
point.
Trout has a runner in scoring position for him.
None of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And it's the bottom of the 11th. This could be a walk-off situation.
It's so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone.
That ball is high. No way Trout is going to swing at that one.
Now the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 is an
that one's outside. Trout with a good eye. Gets the count even.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Never
that
attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good
As
at bat
3-2,
right
2 away.
Count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So
Mike Trout strikes out to end the 11th.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but
good opportunity for the Blue Jays. First and second with 1 away.
Your team really needs you like they need it right here. You have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Mike Trout makes the catch, and there's no tag from Batista at second. But the Blue Jays win it.
For the Blue Jays this afternoon was this fellow right here.
Jose Batista is the star.
Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top
player in the 12th.
Just off the Orange Freeway, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the finale of this sport. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His past history with Richards, 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also
As Josh Donaldson, routine fly out to center field.
And that ends the inning.
As that ends the inning. Liriano, the lefty, comes up.
Here's the
as
center
he has to
fielder,
face Mike Trout with a
and
runner
he is
on.
off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going, play good again this one, and win another game.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Good changeup from Liriano. Stays low. Mike Trout cannot golf at it.
Resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in
Another
front
changeup from Liriano.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Okay, 1-2. Now coming.
Hard hit ball.
That's a base hit.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
So Mike Trout finally gets a base hit in as many at bats.
A little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Now at the plate,
and that was a solid shot.
It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Side is retired.
Angels strand a couple, and this is still
no runs, but 2 hits for the Angels.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki, and the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Trout. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they were
Tulowitzki hits a bomb to center field.
It didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
And we have the shift on Kendrys Morales.
With the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him.
Toronto,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout, still going back. Gone!
And another home run, this time Kendrys Morales.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
The catcher, number 55.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Trout is in his tracks now.
Trout under it to make the catch.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. At shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. I love watching this kid throw. And so
digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
I want to know to Mike Trout now. Let's get another base hit.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it.
Or a double play.
On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kendrys Morales. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air and drifting
Mike
out
Trout
to shallow center.
is there to
Trout
catch
has a read on
Kendrys Morales.
and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. In past meetings with J-Happ, 4 for 13. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Another changeup gets Mike Trout.
Man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Let's go now.
Here it comes. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in
2 and
2.
2.
It's back to even at 2 and 2. And the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
In the gap. Off the wall. Double for Mike Trout.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now.
3-2
Let
count.
your bullpen carry the load the rest
Mike
of the
Trout's
way.
gonna go.
Now the runner's trying for third. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. Here's the tag from Donaldson. He's out at third base.
I'm astonished.
that
Mike
couldn't
Trout
have
has
been
got
lucky.
thrown out at third.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's looking to deliver here
Bases
with the
loaded
bases loaded
for the
and
Blue
2 out in
Jays.
the inning.
Tie game.
3
2
balls and
away.
a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Espinosa ranging into the outfield.
And Espinosa makes the catch.
End the inning.
That ends the inning.
Digging in and
Mike
looking
Trout
for more.
could be a hero in the 8th. So it gives the Angels the lead.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
You love this
Nice
situation
take
right
from
here,
Mike
Matt.
right
Run on
there.
second, no
33
out. You
pitches
get him
for
over,
J.A.
or you
Happ.
get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Go ahead, runs in
Change-up,
scoring
driven
position here
foul.
with nobody out.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Easy up here.
Breaking ball as this runs
Breaking
in
ball
on him, and he has
almost
to
hits
step out of
him.
the way that time.
Don't mess with Mike Trout.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is
As
Pilar.
it's in
And he
right
hauls
center.
it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Kendrys Morales. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kendrys Morales.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the
And
move
in
is
left
Trout.
center, Mike Trout
1
races
out.
over to make the catch.
Russell Martin now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout on the run.
As Trout makes another good catch in the alley.
2 gone.
2 away. The Angels win it.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
So the series is split. Toronto 2, Angels 2. So, good video. Mike Trout got some hits, finally. And I hope you didn't hear it, but if you did, my parents were bugging me about going to the store. But I trudged through. I made this video. So this has been the 6th episode. We're 8-13. That's okay. So for more baseball and sports videos in general, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And this has been Sports Addiction, signing off.